Michael D'Imperio from Steelyard here with my good friend David Farris from Barnes Custom Upholstery for the on-air stream. On-air stream, right? Yes. We are going to have a chat about you, which I know is your favorite topic in the world.
My second favorite topic.
Second topic, but first we need to talk about what you just did with the Jenga pieces because I had them, nice and scattered in a nice way.
They're screwed up.
Okay, so what did you do here?
My OCD is taking over my life, and I could not even look at you until they were straight and organized. And even as I'm sitting here, it's really bothering me that the colors are not aligned correctly. So for all the interior designers, I apologize.
Got it.
I'm sure this is totally killing their sensibilities, and I probably have ruined their entire careers.
So that would make you unhappy.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's absolutely, we're okay. We're okay.
All right. So, in all seriousness, we're here at Markets. We've got to talk a little bit of business, right? So
Yes.
You have a fascinating story about how you came into this industry and how you started working, how you came to own a custom upholstery manufacturer.
No, you don't want to hear that story.
I kind of want to hear the story, a little bit of it.
So before this, I was in a very, very similar business. I mean, it's almost like identical. I was in airline catering.
Airline catering?
Which is furniture airline catering. I mean,
Right.
if you don't see the juncture there, then
Sure.
I'm not going to talk to you.
So this would make you happy, like the airline.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, there's no latch, no FAA
latch.
warning on it, so
Right.
that bothers me.
Okay.
So I had moved back to North Carolina, and I left airline catering, and I was working in a really boring account executive job, and I wanted a side hustle. Started looking for a cabinet shop to buy, because I used to love to flip houses.
Okay.
And I thought, flip houses, build your own cabinets, little side hustle. I could go in my office, do my conference calls, and then go out and build cabinets. And I was looking through the want ads, and I kept on seeing this reupholstery shop for sale. And I was like, nobody does that. That's stupid. That's dead.
Right.
And a couple days later, I saw it again. A couple days later, I saw it again. And one day, I finally decided to look at it, and I looked at the numbers. I was like, they're full of crap. There's no way this little company is doing these numbers.
Right.
So I forgot about it. But one night, I was drinking just a little bit too much, and the ad came up again. And in my typical intelligent way, I was like, I don't know, they're wrong, and pressed the button and got the information.
Yeah.
I went, holy crap! So I ended up buying the company. The day that I bought it, I'm walking in the office,
Yep.
in the lawyer's office. The business broker says, hey, by the way, whenever you get settled, I have something I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
And I'm like, what, squirrel? What? So a couple months later, the day job started to tank big time. The company was getting ready to go out of business. I knew I needed something else.
Yeah.
So I called up the broker and said, what was this you were talking about? I said, don't get excited. It's not on the market. I've actually sold it 4 times, and every time the deal's fallen apart. So don't think it's going to happen. I just felt like I needed to say something to you about it.
Okay.
So he's now told me that something is so valuable that 4 other people have wanted it,
Right.
they've fought for it. No one else has been able to get it over the finish line. So, I'm a guy. Me must win. Oh.
Yes.
So
yes.
I went blinders on, head down, face first into a brick wall, and bought an upholstery shop.
And now you own an upholstery shop.
And now I own an upholstery
So
shop.
I have been on your floor. I am fascinated by the work that you're doing over there. I mean, you've got some incredible talent on that floor.
Yes.
Making furniture for you. Tell me about that.
So the people who started the company were originally Drexel Heritage, back when Drexel was the thing, really the best quality.
Yeah.
And about a third of my employees over the age of 70 are all old Drexel. So I have this amazing talent pool of folks that work for me. And we do everything. We have a great catalog of 45 years of best-selling traditional transitional designs. Nothing's going to wake you up and get you excited. But when you need that really good profile sofa, that really great, most comfortable chair, it's in my catalog.
So you've got the 7-foot basketball player who needs a couple extra inches on something, right?
Right.
And that's the designer calls you and says, help.
Right. So we can actually, the designer can take my catalog and manipulate it any way she wants.
Wow.
Add inches, add skirts, change cushions.
He can too, or just she?
Just she. Guys aren't allowed to do that part. That's only for the girls.
Understood.
But the real big hook, my sexy hook for my company, you can send me a photograph. You just send me a doodle on the back of a napkin. You can send me a full CAD drawing and say, build me one of these. And we'll build you a single piece custom piece of furniture.
All right. You guys hearing that, okay? Back of a napkin drawing. Send it to David. It's going to get made. It's pretty remarkable.
If it's on the back of a napkin, I'm not going to say it's going to look the way that you thought it was going to, but it'll get close.
Close.
We'll do okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty remarkable. So from airline catering to this.
Yeah, same thing.
High Point Market.
High Point Market.
Amazing story. So let's ask a fun question.
Okay.
Because we can't just talk business the entire time.
Oh,
so
geez.
what is the one thing that everybody needs to know about airline catering that we really need to know? Don't eat it?
No, not at all. Actually,
Okay.
the food quality and the kitchens that the food comes out of are amazing.
Yeah.
I want you to think about one flight from Dallas to London,
Okay.
right? There's a first class cabin, a business class, premium economy.
Yeah.
Every cabin has their own menus.
Yeah.
And starting in first class, you'll have 3 appetizers, 2 salads, 4 entrees for each meal, right?
Yeah.
So start doing that math of how many different menus there are, and then how many different recipes there are to make each one of those menus.
Yeah.
And you start looking at that list, and for one flight like that, a stack of information about this thick.
Sure.
The entire thing changes every 30 days.
Wow.
So people who do manual labor or do any kind of production work know how long it takes to get into a rhythm.
Right.
You barely get into a rhythm, and you have to change the entire thing.
Okay. All right, so there's nothing we need to know. Favorite story, favorite flight story, favorite experience on a plane. I'm sticking with a theme here, you can see. Well, I just thought about who I'm talking to on that.
Yeah, that's probably
so
not.
no.
That's probably
beer or wine.
I'd say here's what I can actually say in mixed company.
Go ahead.
Muhammad Ali. I had
Okay.
Muhammad Ali and his wife in first class.
Huh.
This is because I started as a flight attendant and flew for 8 years, and he was the kindest, most lovely man I've ever dealt with. Just passionate. And he could barely speak. His wife had to do a lot of interpreting for him.
Right.
There was just such an honor to be able to be with him for 3 hours.
In his presence.
Oh, he was awesome. Just
That's
a
great.
really, really lovely man.
Cool.
Yeah.
David Ferris, there's so many questions I could ask, and I know we can get in trouble. We don't have our tiny teeny martinis today since it's, early in the morning.
What's your point?
We should have had those.
It's champagne o'clock. What is wrong with you?
You're such a good friend. We love that you're on Steelyard. Our designers can find you on Steelyard, and they can find you in suites at Market Square, here at Market. You're doing amazing stuff. I'm going to send you a doodle just to see if you can make it.
Perfect.
It's not going to be pretty because
No.
I can't draw.
Neither can I.
But we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Michael.